Hey, Mike.
Hey man, how you doing?
You hungry?
I am, yeah. Actually, I was actually trying to order pizza before we started this. I'm not joking,
Oh, really?
but the app was screwed up. It wouldn't let me order.
Maybe you should just go to the market and get some Totino's pizza rolls.
Now it sounds like a bit, but I really was trying to order pizza.
I doubt it. No one's gonna know.
The app is probably still open. I can probably show you. Give me a second.
No point. No point.
Probably still on the order page.
Good. Hope your address is there when you show it to the internet. Your phone on HD. Well, he's looking at. We have Pizza Puff from Hot Butcher of the World, courtesy of Hot Butcher for the World, and Dan Jetside killing it again with.
Fucking, my phone is all
See?
screwed up.
Told you. It was a bit. We discussed it before the whole video started. Yep. We totally discussed it. It wasn't just me going rogue and trying to piss off Mike as usual. But also, before we get into this, is it Totino's pizza rolls or is it Tostino's pizza rolls? Tostino sounds right in my head. So we're thinking Mandela effect.
What do you mean we're thinking? I was trying to say, is it Totino's? And you had to look it up.
Shut up, Mike. We're in the middle of a bit.
There's no bits with me.
There is.
You turn everything into a bit.
I'm bringing you into my bits. My bits of pizza. Okay, anyways. Pizza Puff. This one sounds interesting. Nectaron. Citra.
Nectaron.
I do too. Vic Secret and Superdelic.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. We're going to look it up as soon as we pour this beer. I meant to look it up before and I got sidetracked. So then Mike and I got sidetracked talking about Powermoon 5000. Yeah. No, that's not a bit. That's definitely a bit. We spent a good probably 15 minutes waste of our lives that we're never going to get back talking about Powermoon 5000.
It was like 3 minutes. Jesus, Sean.
Well, you know what? It was 3 minutes before the last video ended, before we got off and switched to the room, and then you did whatever you were doing over there, and I just went down a rabbit hole of Wikipedia. So for me, it was 15 minutes I'm never going to get back.
Touche.
Superdelic hops. So, actually, let's get a look, and then we'll do that.
I mean, it is like, it's like mango papaya juice, kinda.
Yeah, I would say so.
With a finger and a half ahead.
You can't see through it.
Oh yeah, it's opaque as fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean, as heck.
I know, we're past 7 seconds. Trial Hop NZH-102 is a triploid. Oh, this should be interesting. We'll look at that in a minute. But yeah, this looks gorgeous. Want to get a nose?
Do it.
Holy smokes. What?
Yeah, these guys are starting to piss me off.
Oh my god.
I used to be the one when we'd be doing beers, I would be the one who was sort of critical every once in a while. I haven't had one in such a long time to be critical about. God damn it.
Oh man, this is like an amalgamation of everything. And there's that little kiss of like vanilla powdered sugar sweetness that Hot Butcher kind of like brings to the table, but it's like just like over ripened tropical fruits just smashed together in a blender.
Yeah, it's just an amalgamation of tropical fruit cocktail, kind of.
Red fruit, candy, citrus, and tropical fruit. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm getting right there. Literally that, yeah.
Oh, and then pair that with Nectaron, Citra, and Vic Secret. Like, Citra's obviously going to give you that like super juicy tropicalness. Nectaron's going to give you that like just nectarine, little bit of bitterness. And the Vic Secret's going to give you a little bit of. I can't imagine this beer smells just like it's going to be a juice bomb, but I have to imagine it's going to be a little bit of bitterness.
From the Vic Secret, you think?
From the Vic Secret, maybe a little bit of Nectaron, but we'll find out.
All right, ready?
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
God. I quit.
So you know what Sean just said? It's exactly that, actually. is extremely juicy. It's extremely juicy, but it doesn't finish sweet. It finishes with a nice,
Yeah.
nice bitter, stone fruity kind of,
Yeah. Holy smokes.
and it is thick, but it's still prickly
It is.
with with the with the carbonation.
I
This
forgot if I
is
said double IPA, 7.5%. I didn't say that, but yeah.
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a double. So yeah, this is essentially like this is what juice bombs are trying to be, I think.
I think it says Good Day Sunshine. Is your can? Mine's like half stamped.
So is mine.
Yeah. Canned 5.9s. This is over a month old. But yeah, no, like what Mike said, this is like what juice bombs aspire to be. Like when brewers are trying to make a hazy IPA. This is
This is essentially it's like it's orange, tangerine, a little grapefruit, um, just a kiss of mango, some guava, papaya, um, a small amount of like peach, maybe a hint of apricot. It's everything, man. It's everything.
it's
And
everything.
but it doesn't taste like a mess. There's all these
No.
really beautiful flavors, and it has a really really nice um, bittering off, but it's very pithy in that way, you know. So
Yep.
it's still fruity, but it does bitter at the end.
And I don't know if you're getting this, or maybe it's just the way the can was settled, but I don't think I've ever gotten this in a hot butcher beer before. I get a little kiss of like hop burn as I was talking. It's at not every sip.
I don't.
Maybe it's just the way the can is settled, or
Yeah,
there's
maybe.
some sediment.
Yeah,
But
mine's also quite cold.
mine. Yeah, that's a good point. No, actually, mine just came out of the fridge. But either way, like this, from recent memory, this may be very well one of my favorite hot butcher IPAs, at least in a
It's
while.
it's one of the best. How do you say that though? Because every time I have one, I say that. Like it's one of the more memorable ones for sure.
Yeah.
Like when I think of some of the more memorable ones, I think of like Herbs and Orto or something like that. You know,
Right.
where it is a beer that not only was it awesome, but it also kind of shook me in a way. Like, what is this? This is not normal. Or the first time I had like for Wacomania, I was like, what the hell is this? There's certain ones that sort of have that.
Yeah.
This is in that realm, I think. It's one of those ones. I don't think it's it's not as like outrageously complex as Herbs and Orto, but it's incredibly drinkable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just explodes with flavors, and it does everything that I want New England IPA to be. And it's every reason why I don't really drink them that often, because they're not like this. They're just generally kind of sweet.
100%.
You know?
This may have to go on the side, or wherever we're putting our cans to remember for our list this year, because
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
This is up there. This definitely is in consideration. At least this is, and I've had a good amount of hazy IPAs this year. Everyone knows who moved in right down the street from me, right? So if you don't, you've seen all the videos. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those things. It's like, you know, like if anyone remembers the first time they had like Conky Dong, you know, or the first time you had Julius. It's when you those sort of next level kind of IPAs. When the first time you have it, we're just like, what? It's one of those.
This is up there. Just and like I feel like with Hop Butcher, this is where we always get the most like the newest hop exposure, right? Like remember when we had Nectaron for the first time? It was Hop Butcher beer, right? It was just all Nectaron.
And the first time I had Riwaka was them too.
Same.
Honestly.
Yep.
Lorien.
Probably. Yep. And now Superdelic, clearly, like.
Yep.
And they were one of the first few breweries to get Phantasm. It was them, another half, and I think a handful of others. But yeah.
Yep.
They get these like new hops, and they just like they must make test batches. I have to imagine, but like they have this could have just been like, oh, let's just throw some of this new Superdelic shit into it, see what happens.
You'd think, but I mean, You know how expensive it is to
Yeah,
just
okay,
screw. I mean, unless they did something sort of like a kitchen batch where they did like 5 gallons or something, you know?
Yeah, and they put it on draft, and they're like, yeah, let's have this on draft, right? Yeah. No, they have tap room. This is unbelievable. And like, pair this with, like, clearly it has nothing to do with pizza, but clearly they love pizza because there's plenty of different pizza themed beers. But again, like, look at this dude. He's just lifting weights, just living his life with his bell bottoms and his purple shoes. What? You're trying to think of all their pizza beers now?
No. I know all the ones they have with tavern kind and shit like that. But I'm thinking of like what I would pair this with. And you know what it would be? Honestly, it would be sharp cheese, lingonberry jam, and crackers. Like a buttery cracker. That's what I'd pair this with.
Yeah.
I think that the sharp cheese, the lingonberry, I think all those would pair well, and then the buttery cracker. I just think that's what I would pair this with, in my opinion.
Oh, this is so good. Tasting notes. Juicy mango. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Candied berry. Yeah, sure, I guess. Bright tropical.
I didn't get berry up like. No, it's not that I don't get it. That's not the first thing that came to my head, though. I can see that. But bright tropical, juicy mango, I mean, what's the difference, really, you know?
100%. I would love to be part of the panel or just like a fly on the wall, like when they're like having this discussion. Like, all right, what are we going to put on the back of this can? And like, if you have to like submit your can labels beforehand, like, are they just assuming at that point? That's a question I want to ask.
Good question. That's a good question.
We should text Jeremiah this. Like, explain to me how that panel works, because this is next level.
I can't believe we're still talking about this beer. It's that because it is that good.
It is so good. Are we really at 12 minutes?
Yeah, we're at 12 minutes. Yeah.
Oh my god, Fernando. Okay, we gotta wrap up. It's so good. Okay. First off, I know we said it before, but Hot Butcher, again, thank you for sending us this stuff. This is so awesome. And I also want to preface that with, I want to say that specifically, people watching that are already like, oh, they got beer from Hot Butcher. No, go buy this beer. If you can get this beer, go get this beer. And you'll see exactly what we're talking about. It's outstanding. Or like watch other folks doing it, or read other reviews, or read Untapped reviews. Like I guess watching other folks, maybe they get the beer too. So, but either way, like I clearly this beer is breaking my brain that I can't speak properly right now because it is awesome. Pizza Puff by Hot Butcher. They're Nectaron, Citra, Vic Secret, and Superdelic double IPA, 7.5%. What do you think of it? What do you think of Hot Butcher in general? Down in the comments. Let's have a conversation from there. Nerdsense.net. You can get to all of our social media spots. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so you're notified when new videos pop up. And I'm Mike. That's Sean. This is Nerdsense. Cheers.
Sean's brain is broken. Cheers, bud.
Cheers.